Hello, and thank you for joining us to learn a little bit more about creating a classroom pledge around social emotional learning. I'm Amanda Stedke, Vice President of Product at Zaner-Bloser, and I'm so pleased to be joined by Dr. Ernest Morrell, the Coyle Professor of Literacy Education and Director of the Center for Literacy Education at the University of Notre Dame, and Pam Allyn, a leading literacy expert, author, activist, and advocate for children, as well as a motivational speaker. So today, as we're talking a little bit about this pledge and what it means to all of our teachers in the classroom, I'd love for Pam and Ernest to talk to us a little bit more around what the classroom pledge is and how this concept can really help to build a strong social emotional learning community. Dr. Morrell, can I ask you to give us a little more information?
Sure. Thanks, Amanda. It's great to be with you. Hi, Pam. We really think that the pledge is an integral part of the SEL community because it really garners student buy-in. When you have a pledge on the wall and the students know that they're both participants in developing the pledge and in honoring it, it's a way to celebrate progress. It's a way to say, we're responsible for our own learning. We get to create this community. It's very tactile. I love to see them up on the wall. I've been with schools where the pledge will be written down the hallway of the office and the parents sign it and the students sign it. It means that learning is about all of us, right? That we all play a role in it. And when I think of like, what promises do I make? What responsibilities do I have? I mean, how empowering is that for a 7 or 8-year-old to say, like, I have a role to play in this class and I have some responsibility about our learning and how I contribute to our classroom community.
Thank you, Ernest. I could not agree with you more. And I'm excited about this pledge because an SEL pledge to me is exactly, I think, what you and I, Ernest, we always talk about, centering our kids in this work. And I think, truthfully, a lot of SEL work has been very academic and kind of high level and a lot of words that maybe a lot of children don't really understand. So if you ask them what SEL is, they're like, I don't know, it's another initial, a set of initials that teachers have come up with. So I believe in this pledge, and I love that you and I are advocating for this together because we're always about children's voices. And I think if we can invite our classroom teachers to actually be part of this pledge, take the pledge together, but create it with your students so it comes from them.
Yeah, I love that last part, right? It's about voice and it's about creating. So we offer, a few items on the pledge, but there are these open spaces, right, for you to jump in. And the question is, what do we want to do together? What do we want to say that we've done? What would we do that would make us proud, right? To be able to come back to that. So it's part us, it's part you, the teachers, it's part the students, all coming together into a community saying, this is what's going to make learning powerful in this space.
Thank you so much. And for all of our audience members and teachers out there, you can download the pledge template as a part of the Joyful Beginnings PDF that's available on our ZB website. You could personalize it with input from your students, and we'd love to hear back from you. So feel free to share your pledge back with us on our site or via our social channels, where you can also find more information about additional videos on the topic of social emotional learning with Pam and Ernest. Have a great day.